All right, happy election day to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. On this Tuesday, I am tracking the tropics for you. Thank goodness we don't have a big tropical system moving in that would really impact our election day. The weather is quiet locally for Southeast Texas and Houston, so get out there and vote if you haven't already done so. Of course, we are getting closer and closer to the end of our hurricane season, and finally things are starting to calm down across the Atlantic Basin and across the central and eastern Pacific. It has been very busy this season. It seems like I've been tracking one system or another almost all season long, but at this point, we've calmed down, finally. National Hurricane Center not expecting any tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days. That means that all is well and all is quiet across the Atlantic Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, and quiet in the Gulf of Mexico as well. There's a few areas of convection of showers and storms, but nothing that would bubble up and turn into a tropical system. So good news there. Also quiet for the eastern Pacific and the central Pacific. Not expecting any action there as well. It has been just as busy, if not even busier, in the eastern Pacific with several systems impacting parts of Central America and also Mexico. One of the reasons things are starting to calm down, where of course we're starting to get those stronger cold fronts pushing in from the north and northwest, and that of course eventually makes it out into the Gulf. So we're starting to see the water temperatures finally cool down a little bit. Still fairly warm water, but at least we're not talking about water temps around 90 degrees or close to it for much of the Gulf. We've got middle 70s for northeastern portions of the Gulf, southeastern Gulf around 79 degrees, and a water temp in the upper 70s for western areas of the Gulf. Still low 80s showing up for the Caribbean, the western portion at least, and middle 80s across the eastern Caribbean, but at least we're headed in the right direction as that water continues to cool. That threat for these tropical systems to blow up on us and possibly try to impact us will really start to decrease. Of course, we had our highest threat from these tropical systems back across August, September, October. Of course, the peak of hurricane season being right around September 10th. We were watching things closely. We had several systems to develop, but none of those systems headed our way. So thank goodness for that. So now we are just a few weeks away from the end of our hurricane season, and hopefully we can keep things quiet for a few more weeks, and that means it would have been another entire season where we were not hit by a tropical cyclone for the Houston area. So we are very fortunate. Great news for us. As far as the named storms for this season, there have been several. Officially, we've gone from Arlene all the way down to Tammy, and we've still got two more names that we could potentially use on the list, Vince and Whitney, but the chance of Vince and the chance of Whitney developing starting to get lower and lower day by day. As far as the season so far, an outlook of what we've had, 20 named storms, 7 hurricanes, 3 major hurricanes, and that puts us above average for this hurricane season. Normally we would only have about 14 named storms, and we've had 20. Now the number of hurricanes, and including major hurricanes, right around average, but we've had several named storms above that norm. So it's nice to get a break, isn't it? We deserve it, we need it, and fortunately none of those systems did head our way. But you still don't want to let your guard down completely, because hurricane season does officially run all the way through November 30th, so the chance for us getting hit by something that could develop of a tropical nature is extremely low at this point, but we can't say that it's zero. So continue to stay alert all the way through the end of the month. Also, make sure to grab our Fox 26 weather app for all of your tropical weather needs. Forecast cones, our Follow Me feature, hurricane watches and warnings. None out there right now, but just in case we got them through the end of the season, or maybe for next season, you'll have the weather app ready to go. Well, that will do it for this quick tropical update since it is super quiet out there in the tropics. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. Once again, happy election day. Get out there and vote if you haven't already, and enjoy your evening.